my friends! Hello! Welcome to my channel at Glow with Ava, and welcome to another full face of using one brand, and today's gonna be about RMS Beauty. This has been a long-awaited video and I'm so excited to be able to do a full face of RMS. Seriously, the day I have been waiting for. So I've been practicing this look for a while now, here and there, using different things. So the first product that I ever had from them was the Living Luminizer, which I still love. But I've been able to amass little products here and there, and now I've come to the point where we can do a full face. Before we start, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel below, hit the like video, and also follow me on Instagram. And let's get started. I have my skin prep done, and we're gonna go for a very minimalist, everyday kind of look, but still impactful. Face is gonna be very simple. I'm only gonna be using concealer to cover up my face. I had a facial earlier on this week, so my skin is looking actually pretty good. So the one I'm using is Uncover Up in shade 11. Sometimes I mix two different shades, but this is the lighter kind that I love using under my eyes first, and it's the perfect under eye concealer. And then around my nose area a little bit. And honestly, like, sometimes I just love using concealer to cover up little imperfections here and there over my face. I've heard people raving about this concealer for such a long time. And if you see my other videos, I simply just use my Glossier stretch concealer. So when I tried this, I was like, this is not as creamy as the Glossier one, but still, I think the coverage is extremely good. So I just kind of splotches this over my face, and I'm using this Real Techniques brush to brush it out. So this is a technique that I learned from a makeup artist. By using a small little brush like this, it helps you control the amount of concealer or foundation that goes on your face, and also helps blend it out even more. Alright, so now we are almost done with just the blending with the concealer. I'm always amazed by how much the concealer can do to your overall face. And you know, this kind of gives like a dewy slash matte finish. It's like the perfect medium in between it. So see, my skin is looking real dewy and nice. So that's just going to be the base today, and because I used a lighter concealer, I'm definitely going to have to go in with plenty of bronzer today. I went in with a slightly lighter concealer. I'm looking a little pale right now, so that's why I'm going to go in with heavy with bronzer actually today. So we have two different kinds of bronzers that we want to use. But first of all, I want to introduce you guys to this palette from RMS. It's got your bronzer, highlighter, and blush all in one. I brought this to my trip in Chicago early this week, and this really did everything. Bronzer, highlighter, blush, and it does the entire job. So what I love using is using a Makeup Forever brush like this. It's like a double fiber brush, and kind of stiffling that. Hit that on the palette, and then you just go in lightly across, and it already has that very subtle bronzed look. So don't go in too heavy with it. And also, it is a very dark like shade of bronze, but it doesn't show as like that intense on your face when you actually put it on. So I love using it over here on as well. And I typically just love using powder bronzers to begin with, because I feel like that just gives like a slightly more natural look than just using a cream bronzer. But after this, we're going to use another cream bronzer to, you know, amplify that bronzed effect. Okay. All right, I already see the big difference in my face right now. We just have to blend this out a little more. So all right, I'm just going to use a foundation brush like this and kind of blend it out more, because I hate it when my forehead area isn't blended out well and it's just like this little bloop out there. Okay, so using a foundation brush like this actually helps blend it out in a much more natural way right there, as you can see. Okay. Do a little bit right there too. After that, we're gonna go in with one more bronzer, and the bronzer that we're gonna go in with today is the BURTI bronzer. This is such a gorgeous, gorgeous color, and I like using this on top of this and kind of just like amplify the effect. So it's like a double thing, but I kind of start from like right there, just a little more. And I start over there because it just gives like a blush kind of bronze look overall. So with that, I'm just going to use this RMS brush. This is the only RMS brush that I own. And I use it for highlighter, cream bronzers, cream blushes, everything. And as you can see, it just really gives that natural bronzed look. Okay. And I think this is perfect bronzer to use in the summertime when you really want that golden bronze look. So don't be afraid of just kind of using it on a more wider surface of your face and pulling it kind of in so that you don't have to use too much bronzer, because this honestly like gives out that like really bronzed glowy look that goes out this way. Okay. And I would honestly use that on my eyes as well for a more like cocoa kind of look. See? That's pretty much it. And then let's use some highlighter. So we're going to use a highlighter from this palette again. Gives a really nice like golden glow. Don't use too much of it because this is pretty intense, guys, right? It's pretty intense. As you've probably seen from my other videos, I've been using a lot more Clean Beauty recently. So I was going to do like a full face of Clean Beauty, then I realized, you know what, I can actually just do a full face of RMS because I have so much of that. Before anything, I'm gonna put some lip balm on, and this is one of my favorite palettes. It's the Signature Pop Collection palette, and it has a lip balm as well as their lip to cheek. So I'm actually gonna go in with the red one right here and apply it. Sometimes I mix the red and the original lip balm together. You know, every time I use this, I just feel like it's like, it is Clean Beauty. So I feel like it doesn't do as much damage to my face. It's easy to take off. It just gives a really nice flushed look that just looks really subtle and natural. I love it. I love it so much. Right, so now that that's done, we're gonna go into my eyes. And if you saw my no makeup look from previous videos, I'll link it up here. That's where I use the eye polish in Lucky. This color is stunning. It's this like golden jewel beige, I don't know, cocktail of everything, and it's so gorgeous on the eyes. But because I've already showcased this before, I really wanted to showcase this palette. And honestly, the whole reason I'm doing this full face of RMS is because I wanted to showcase this palette. So this is their limited edition palette, and it literally has everything you need. Every color in here has colors that they have never showcased before. Because if you see like, you know, the signature set or any other palettes that they have, it includes at least one of their shades that I have before, but this one, none of them are in there before. So I was so intrigued to test this out. And actually the 3 colors right here is perfect for your eyes. So this is how it looks if you swatch it, and it's really not that intense. It just gives the right amount of pigment that you need. So I really love using all 3 of these colors because they're just like the perfect get together. Anyways, I'm gonna start off with this color in the middle right here as like my base color. And just blend that all across your eye first. Okay. And also these 2 colors are gorgeous too. It's perfect if you want to create that like bluish eye. Pink and navy have been going really well together lately. That's like the new color scheme of this fall, I feel like. So I may have to do another look on those 2 colors for the eyes. But today we're just going to give more of like a minimalist, a golden bronze to pumpkin Thanksgiving look. That was a long one, but I'm really into my oranges and browns lately, even with like my outfits too. So that's the base now, and then I'm going to go on with some of the darker colors to create that crease. Also, if you haven't noticed this yet, look at my ear. It is so infected, and I tell you, like, I have the most sensitive ears that it actually kind of like almost ripped off because I used to wear heavy earrings even though my ears can't handle it. I can't wear any like fake jewelry. It has to be 14 to 18K gold, or else my ears start to bleed and it's just not a great situation. Anyways, I was wearing some of these earrings like 2 weeks ago that were really sadly from a jewelry, and my ears can't handle majority for more than an hour either. After doing damage to my ear 2 weeks ago, it's been in a constant state of just bleeding and swelling up, where even after I put like real gold on, it still does the swelling. Just been letting it like rest a little. I haven't worn earrings in like over 2 weeks. And today I'm going out, so I really wanted to wear earrings because earrings make such a big difference, as you guys know. And then I just tried testing it out a little bit using real gold earrings, and this happened. So right now, if you can see, it is like swelling. I don't want to gross you guys out, but this is after I put ointment on and tiger balm on. So this is the life of sensitive ears. It is not fun. So yeah, that's the process, because I actually had to get my ears both closed off on both ends because they were so sensitive, and it was starting to like rip apart and stuff. I swear it didn't hurt. Then I got surgery in Korea to block them off, and then they said that for 6 months after blocking them off, I can't pierce my ears. So those 6 months were really horrible because I just felt so naked, but I had to keep it through, you know. But even after the 6-month mark, I went to a jeweler to get mine pierced, and they said my ears weren't ready at all because they were still swollen. So yeah, I waited a full year to get them pierced again, and then the same thing happened. It's still super sensitive. So I think that's just my fate. Probably can't get my ears pierced again, or just have a lot of money and just buy real nice shit. Excuse my language. All right, so the eyes are pretty much done. I'm like really liking how these colors work out together. Okay, so now we're just gonna go in a little bit with the Magic Luminizer. I have the Living Luminizer and the Magic Luminizer. I have to say I like the Magic Luminizer better because it gives more of that glow. So what you do is, if you just add a little touch over the highlighter that you have on already, it just gives an extra pop. So that's my little secret. If you really want to pop, you add 2 layers of highlighters, and one in the powder formation and one in the cream, and then it really pops, guys. Right, see that pop? And then after, I'm just gonna put a little bit on my nose bridge, and then a little bit under my brow area, right there. Okay, so now I'm back after doing my eyeliner, and the last step is going to be using the mascara. So this is our RMS Classic Mascara, which I really like. And lately I've been transitioning into using a lot more clean beauty mascaras as well, just because I feel like that may be better with like eyelash loss. Maybe it's just like my brain being like, hey, I need clean ingredients on my eyelashes instead of any kind of harmful chemicals. So that's why I've been converting into using just clean beauty mascaras. And trust me, some of them aren't as powerful. Some of them are really good. So if you have any good clean beauty mascara recommendations, please let me know. Because to be honest with you, the RMS mascara isn't my favorite. It's really good for like on a day where you don't even want to showcase that you wore mascara, like it's like your natural lashes. That's when this is great, because it really is like my lashes but better kind of mascara. But on days when you want to give it more oomph and like make it known that you are wearing mascara, this may not be the perfect one, but that's why I'm just keep layering this on. Pretty good after a couple of layers, and now we're gonna go in with our last step, which is the blush. And I'm kind of deciding between, there's so many good blushes with this, and this is the newest like really pinkish color from RMS from this palette, and they also have this Demure blush on this palette. So I'm like really torn as to what blush to use. And then also Demure in Lip to Cheek, so it's basically the same color as the powder form. I actually just like the powder form a little more, but you know what, for the sake of RMS Beauty showing this new palette, I'm going to use this color and just show you guys what it looks like. An Hourglass blush, and tap that on and a little bit. So I'm gonna go slightly heavier with the blush, not too heavy because I will be drinking tonight. So if I do, I get the Asian flush anyway. So it's like a multi-purpose thing, you know? But yeah, this color really blends in well with the eyes, I think. Just gives a really nice, like healthy flush. You see, it's already 2 layers and I don't feel like it's that strong. It could go a slightly heavier, but you know, I already have that Birdie bronzer going on over there, so I don't want to overdo it. I'm just going to try to like blend it out with the bronzer too. Okay, so now last step, I promise you, is this lipstick. This is in shade Temptation. So you just cover it up after we put on that lip balm. Such a sexy color. It's a really matte finish, so it's not like your plumping, smooth lipsticks, but I have a feeling this is gonna go on for a very long time through my dinner and drinks. So I like this color. I'm gonna bring it in my bag to go, and yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much it. The first outfit, this is actually the outfit I was wearing the whole time I was doing the makeup look. So it's this lovely dress from Verified. One of my friends has this, and so it's this lovely dress from a Verified Official. I'll link them here. But I love this like poofy dress accent. I actually wore this for my birthday this year as well. So you can be worn like an off the shoulder like this, or you can wear it like one-sided. I don't know, I kind of love like the one-sided look. It gives like a really sexy look. So all right, so this is the first outfit, and then let's do the next. This is the second outfit that I'm wearing. Again, all black, but I just have like this classic v-neck tee. This is from Club Monaco, and then I have this new like leathery skirt from Zara that I just got. I love the little details here. I feel like I'm like back in middle school, but in a more edgy way. So really liking this combo too. So I'm not sure. What do you guys think? Let me know. Once again, thank you so much for watching my full face, and hope you guys enjoyed this. If you haven't already, subscribe, like this video, I really appreciate it, and also follow me on Glow with Ava on Instagram. Well, until next time, I love you guys.